Hello everyone, welcome to our detailed tutorial on how to play Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC using the Xenia Emulator. Firstly, I would like to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters. Your generosity fuels this content, thank you. This tutorial is based on invaluable insights from Anton Shabunen's blog. Be sure to check it out. Let's dive in. Check if your PC meets the requirements of the emulator. You will be downloading the Xenia Emulator Canary version. Once you've downloaded it, extract the files into an empty folder. This folder can be anywhere, as per your preference. Now, let's create a shortcut for the Xenia Emulator on the desktop. This will allow for easy access. Once we've created the shortcut, let's run the emulator from the desktop. Upon running the emulator, you'll find a config file in the folder where you extracted the emulator. Open it and use the Find tool to locate vsync. Turn it off. This step is crucial because if it's not turned off, the frames per second will be capped at 60. This can sometimes be the solution or the problem, so you might want to try both. Next, locate log level and change its value from 2 to 0. This is important because log level stores errors, warnings, and other information on the disk, which can consume space. Now, search for draw distance. Here you'll see two values, X and Y. Keep them at 1 unless you have a high-performance PC. For reference, I'm running on a GTX 1650 GPU, and I won't be increasing these values. Please take your time to read and understand each of these options. And don't forget to save your changes. Now, let's get to the game ISO. You'll find the download link in the video description. Follow exactly as I do in the video. Once you've downloaded the ISO file, place it in the emulator folder. It's a good practice to create a game folder to keep things organized. Now, let's configure the GPU settings in the Xenia Emulator. Launch the game to ensure that it's working as expected. You'll notice that the game doesn't currently support keyboard and mouse input. Let's fix that. We'll be using mouse 2 joystick for input mapping. It's the best tool available for this purpose. Firstly, download the necessary software and install them. Rest assured, these are not viruses. Then, extract the zip file and create a shortcut for the mouse 2 joystick executable file. You need to run it before launching the game. After opening mouse 2 joystick, it will be in your Windows tray. Copy my settings from this point on. The toggle key can be changed according to your preference. This key will enable, disable mouse, keyboard support in the game. You need to load the config for RDR1, which we have already downloaded. Its name is save config. Copy it and paste it inside the mouse 2 joystick folder and replace the existing file. Now, I'll show you how to install the patch that allows you to change the game's graphic settings and more. For this, use the link in the description. Find the game by using Ctrl+F to open the search page and search for Red Dead Redemption 1. Ensure you download the correct file that matches your game. I've downloaded DVD1, so I'll be using the DVD1 config. Download it by clicking on the icon. Create a folder named Patches and place the config inside it. From here, you can adjust some settings to improve your gaming experience. Keep Unlock FPS set to false. If you're tired of the intro, simply set Skip Intro to True to remove it from the game. At the end, you'll find some cheat options. I recommend not using these to avoid altering the gaming experience. This final step is optional. It is for those who wish to launch the game directly from the desktop shortcut we created earlier. From the blog, copy this part of the line and paste it inside your notepad. Change the path to your game ISO location and also change the ISO name if it doesn't match your own ISO file. Now, copy the whole line and go to the properties of the Xenia shortcut on your desktop. Here at the target, add a space at the end and paste the line. Then apply and run. Another thing to remember is you can change the name to RDR1 if you like, as I have. After opening the game, press your toggle key that we set in the mouse 2 joystick software. I have set mine to F4, so after pressing F4, I can enter the game UI and navigate using my keyboard. Here is a list of keys that are converted to keyboard. Just follow them to access the game. Press F11 to make it full screen. All the functions are working properly. Also, on a GTX 1650, I'm getting 30 FPS, which is not that good, but playable.
You concern yourself with?
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be parking out of knot heading for the port.
We'll see when we get there.
Don't need to be burning so much powder, Mr. Marston!
Load up now.
Yeah.
If your game crashes while saving, change the setting from this location to X input. To save the game, you need to play until you see saving on the screen, like this, which isn't ideal. But there you go. Enjoy playing RDR1 on your PC now. And yes, don't forget to subscribe. GG's.
hope you like it.